नमस्ते बच्चों, कैसे हो आप? तो आपको मालूम है आज हम क्या सीखने वाले हैं? वेरी स्मार्ट। तो आज है हमारी हिंदी की क्लास। तो चलो हम जाके सुनते हैं वर्णमाला का गीत। चलो।
अ से अनार, आ से आम, होते हैं सब मिलकर काम। ई से इमली, ई से ईख, अच्छी अच्छी बातें सीख। उ से उल्लू, ऊ से ऊंट, एक एक कर भर लो घूंट। ए से एड़ी, ए से ऐनक, भाग रहे दुश्मन के सैनक। ओ से ओखली, औ से औजार, फले फूले सारा संसार। अम से अंगूर, आह से खाली, उतना खाओ जितनी थाली।
So children, I'm sure by now you know the Varnamala song very well. So how many Hindi letters have come to our class? Can you tell me? A, E, U, A, I. 8 letters. So how about we do not welcome any more new letter, but we revise these letters and their friends. Come on, let's go and revise these letters. So children, welcome to Hindi class again. Let us do our revision of all the letters of the Hindi language which have come to our class. Yes, we are referring to the Varnamala. And we know the Varnamala song. We just heard it. Now let us revise the friends and the letter of the Hindi Varnamala. And which was the first letter which had come to our class? Yes, it was A. And A se anar. A se anar. And this is how letter A is written. And anar means pomegranate in English. But in Hindi, you say A. A se anar. After A, the letter which came to our class was A. So you have to open your mouth a little wider and say A. A se am. A se am. And what does am mean? Right, it means mango. So A se am. And this is how A is written in Hindi. And A se am. After A, we learn the letter E. Now E say imli. Imli means tamarind. We know what imli is, right? Mama makes chutney out of it. And it's a fruit, but it is very, very sour and tangy. E say imli. E say imli. And how do you write letter E? This way. This is the way E is written, and we recognize it with its friend imli. E say imli. After E came the letter E. You stress on this sound and say E. E say eek. E say eek. Eek means sugar cane. In English, you call it sugar cane. In Hindi, you say eek. So, E say eek. And when you write E, you just make this little top curve moon on top. It looks similar to E, but this is the way E is written. So, there is a difference between the two letters E and E in the sound and also in the way they are written. Let's go further. After which we welcome the letter U. U say ullu. Now ullu means, yes, an owl, and this is the way U is written. We can see the picture of an owl on our screen, and in Hindi you call it ullu, whereas in English you know it's called owl. So oo say ullu, oo say ullu. After oo came the letter oo. Oo say oont, oo say oont. Now this also you stress on the sound of oo. When you say oo, you make a longer sound. Oo say oont, oo say oont. Now oont means camel, as you can see a picture of a camel on the screen. And when you write oo, you write it in this way and you will recognize it very easily. So oo say oot, oo say oot. After which the letter which came to your class was A. A say AD, A say AD. Now AD means heel. The part at which the arrow is pointing out is what is referred to as AD. We know it as heel. A say AD, A say AD. And this is the way the letter A is written. Now A is a short sound, so you just say A. You don't say A, you say A. A say AD. So after letter A, which letter came? Yes, he came with another friend which looks similar but a little different. This is I. This is I. A came with I. I say Ainak. I say Ainak. Ainak means spectacles. And many children also need spectacles. But yes, our elders, that is our grandparents, you'll always find them wearing spectacles. Right? So in Hindi, for spectacles, you call it Ainak. I say Ainak. And this is how I is written. So children, we revise today all the friends which have come to class. Let's quickly do a short revision. Come on. A say anar. A say am. E say imli. E say eek. Oo say ullu. Oo say oont. A say AD and I say Ainak. So these are the 8 letters which we know them very well with their friends. I'm sure my smart babies now remember all the letters which have come to class and with their friends and their sounds. And y'all can recognize also when you see these letters. Now children, it's time for us to welcome a sight word. And I'm sure you know all the sight words which have already been done also. So let's go and see which is this new sight word which is coming to our class today. Come on. So children, today we are going to welcome a new sight word. But before that, let us revise all the sight words we have done till now. Okay, let me see whether you remember them. So which was the first sight word? Do you remember this girl? She's pointing to herself. So which was that sight word? Yes, it was the sight word I. So when you talk about yourself in a sentence, sometimes you say I, like I am a girl, or I like to eat ice cream. Can I come with you? So when you talk about yourself to someone else, you say I. Now, when there is a boy, what do you say? You use the sight word he for him, right? He is a boy. He is 10 years old. He is wearing red color shoes. He has a pink book in his hand. Or you can say he is waving at you. So when you talk about a boy, a man, you use the sight word he. Now when you talk about a girl, which is the sight word you use? Right, you use the sight word she. Very smart. So when you talk about a girl, you say she is 10 years old, or she is wearing a pretty red dress. She has pretty red ballerinas. She has a red bow in her hair. So this is how you differentiate between when you talk about a boy or a girl, or you talk about a woman also, you'll use the sight word she. Okay? Now, the sight word which is going to come today is, suppose when you're moving around and you want to excuse yourself, you use the word excuse me. You don't say just excuse. You excuse me means you're referring to yourself. Who you have to excuse? Me. So when you're referring in a conversation about yourself, you use this sight word me. Me, which is the sight word which has come to class today, children. The sight word me. So in a conversation, when you want something, or like this girl is passing by, so she's talking to the boys and saying excuse me, so they know who they have to excuse, or they give way to. That is the girl who is passing by. So in a conversation, when you want to refer to yourself, you don't say excuse I. You will not say I at that time, but you will use this sight word me. Okay? So children, let us quickly revise the 4 sight words which we have learned till now. Which was the first sight word? I. Then came the sight word he. Then we learned the sight word she. And today we learned about the sight word me. So children, you need to recognize these words by just looking at them. That's why they are called sight words. So whenever you see these words, you know that this is I, he, she, or me. Okay? So children, which sight word came to our class? Me. Me. Okay? And when will you use the sight words? In certain places, when you are talking in reference for yourself, then you use it. For example, if you want to make your way through, you will say, excuse me. Right? In that way, in certain places, when in the conversation, you want to use, you can't say I all the time. So you'll use the word me. Right? Okay. Now, children, it's time to know what is our home assignment for today. So let's go and see what is our home assignment. So children, this is our home assignment worksheet for today. But before we start any worksheet, what do? Yes, we ask our mama or our papa to write our name and today's date. After the name and date is written, let's see what the instructions are. The instruction says, read the letter and draw one friend. So can you see there are 4 letters given in each block? Yes, so you have to read that letter, and in that block you have to draw one friend of that letter. And I'm sure you all know this very well. We have done this drawing previously. So it's very easy. You just read the letter and just take your crayon and draw one friend in that box. After you're done, ask your parents to click a picture and send it to us. And we would like to see what our babies have done. So children, enjoy doing this worksheet. Okay, so I'm sure you will do this home assignment quickly. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I know that you all like to draw. And you know to recognize the letters and you know their friends. So it's very easy. You have to just draw one friend after recognizing the letters. Now, children, it's time for us to say goodbye. But before we say goodbye, what do we do every time? Yes, we do a quick recap. So you all started your day with Miss Ruby and you welcomed a pretty white flower. And which flower is that? Yes, jasmine. And you learned all about jasmine, how it looks, where it grows, the color of jasmine, the smell of jasmine, and what things are made from jasmine, right? After which Miss Ruby showed you how to make a flower out of clay. Wasn't it very exciting? Yes, I'm sure y'all are going to do your best and y'all are going to make different flowers out of clay. After which, you had a class, Hindi class with me, where today we did not welcome a new letter, but we revised all the 8 letters which have already come to our class, right? And now I'm sure you can recognize them, you know the sound, and you know they are friends too. Also, we welcomed a new sight word to our class, and that was me. And we revised all the sight words which are done till now. 4 sight words have come to our class, and now I am sure you can read it when you see this sight word around you. Okay? And we also came to know what is our home assignment for today. And now it's time for us to say our prayers. Come on, join your hands, close your eyes. At the end of the day, just bow and say, "Thank you, God, for my work and play. I tried to be good, and I know that I should." That's my prayer at the end of the day. So children, have a nice day. Enjoy doing all the activities, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.